The Skybreach Metaverse land sales are almost here. And do you know how many land plots will be in the very first Premier Skyland? 25,000 plots. That's a lot of land. So you may be thinking, that's too many pieces. I'm not sure it's worth it. Well, there are several ingenious features designed into Skybreach that few may know about and are honestly a little difficult to fully grasp when you first hear about them. So today we're going to be breaking down a brilliant and important feature in the RMRK Skybreach Metaverse, Harberger Tax Land. The Harberger tax, or Harb tax, is a property tax that requires an owner of highly desirable land plots, such as areas around launch pads for airships or high-yield mines, to pay RMRK taxes weekly. There will be a set number of these land plots in each Skybreach that are designated as Harberger tax land. The revenue generated will be used to benefit the community and bring value back to RMRK token and stakeholders, such as certain Kanaria birds and statues. We'll get into more of this later, but for now, let's dive into how the tax works. It all starts with a highly coveted land. Essentially, Harberger land is owned by the Skybreach world and is always up for sale on a weekly basis. As a hypothetical scenario, let's say, for example, that the world governance has voted to set the Harb tax at 1% per week and the starting price of Harb tax land at 10 cross-chain RMRK. You are now paying a weekly tax of 1% of that 10 cross-chain RMRK to retain that property. These taxes are paid into the Skybreach treasury pools. If at any point a buyer fails to pay the Harb tax for this land, the land plots return to the possession of the world. The land is immediately put up for sale for the initial price, allowing the next buyer to purchase the land and anything built on it for potentially a fraction of the actual market value. Once purchased, the owner of the land can create any form of yield-producing activities. And with Harb tax land being in highly desirable, high-traffic areas, it could be a very lucrative opportunity. So this means other people might also want to bid for this land and create their own opportunities within Skybreach. With land always being on sale, the following week, a new buyer can purchase the Harb tax land for a sale price of at least 10% higher than the original purchase price. In this example, another person could come by at a 10% increase from the world starting rate of 10 cross-chain RMRK, allowing for a purchase of that land for 11 cross-chain RMRK. However, the next potential buyer could buy the land for at least a 10% increase of the 11 cross-chain RMRK purchase. This mechanism encourages higher land valuations determined by the free market. Taxes collected help sustain our project long term and benefit invested community members and discourage whale hoarding, leading to a more decentralized metaverse. So why else would you be interested in purchasing Harb tax land? There are several important reasons. Harb tax land will be near highly foot-trafficked areas. Some will have spawn points called Vegvizier markers. Some will be Skyland cliffs and contain launch pads for airships which travel between skybreaches. Some will be near high-yield mines. Oh, and if you want the structures on the land that were built from the previous owner, all assets and structures on Harb tax land are transferred to the next owner of the land. So there's that. This creates a very dynamic economy around these land plots and can yield a steady stream of income for both RMRK and certain members of the community. It incentivizes landowners to actually use and build on these highly coveted land plots rather than sit on their hands and do nothing with the land. It also allows for robust price discovery and accurate market value information, as potential landowners are incentivized to find the correct market value and price their land accordingly. The income from RMRK will be used to fund further development of both the RMRK NFT standards, the Skybreach Metaverse, and the team, again supporting the long-term health of the project. So let's talk more specifically about some of the benefactors from this tax. This mammoth of a benefit entitles the owner of the lordship to 1% of all future Harb tax revenue. Remember, there are at least 8 more Skylands planned. So that'll be a lot of Harb tax revenue. Due to the inherent value of this lifetime of income, there are only 10 Harberger lordships available, priced at 500,000 USDT or 25,000 cross-chain RMRK each. Minting of this NFT will happen soon, and if you are interested in purchasing one before the mint, contact hello@rmrk.app. Phygital Lordship. We recently had a limited edition Kanaria statue auction for those that held Kanaria birds. A portion of proceeds went to Ukrainian humanitarian relief. These statues entitle owners to airdrops, NFTs, and other future perks from both RMRK and the creator of these statues, Michelangelo Labs. One benefit from owning a statue is a percentage of Harb tax. Tier 1 gets 0.5% of the tax, Tier 2 gets 0.25% of the tax, and Tier 3 gets 0.1% of the tax. Full set Canarias also hold the special privilege of being entitled to a portion of the Harb tax. If you own a Kanaria with a designated full set of a particular biome, then you are entitled to 0.5% of that particular biome's fees after the previous lordships have been paid. This percent changes if the flocking strategy is used. If you own a wallet containing 3 designated full set biome birds of the same biome, which is referred to as flocking, then your percent that you are entitled to will be 0.75% of Harb tax for the Harb tax land with that particular biome. As usual, we are always looking to bring as much value as possible to Kanaria and token holders, the most dedicated supporters of RMRK. Skybreach developments are non-stop as we work tirelessly to optimize the Skybreach metaverse for you, the user. Be sure to check out the wiki and catch all the alpha and updates on our Twitter @SkybreachNFT and @RMRKapp. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. With that being said, what are you going to build with RMRK NFTs?